Second problem is the data firehose problem. Yes, this is my data firehose slide. And I think Mick has alluded to some of these things in his previous slides, because every company, small or large, is dealing with this. Nuvalent's a completely virtual company, so we don't have internal labs. All the work is done at CROs, academic groups, and other research organizations around the world. And every single day, they're sending us data reports. And the data reports are in all different formats. You've got Excel files, you've got Word files, you've got PowerPoint files or CSV files. Data is coming in from everywhere using different CROs templates or templates that we're trying to standardize. And it's really sort of a mind-boggling way of, okay, how do you get all of that data across chemistry, ADME and tox, biology into Vault as quickly as possible? You want it as much as possible and as quickly as possible. And that's aspirational to some extent. You know, we're not operating at 100% on either of those, but we do our best to figure out how to make this work and tie it back so those scientists can make data-driven decisions with the right data, the prioritized data. And there's sort of three tiers that we go through. So the first one is shown by the nine demon with the little eyes. Little eyes are meant to show this guy's is completely automated. He's always looking in the secure cloud storage for new files. If he finds one, he's going to parse it. And if he can parse it, he's going to upload the data to Vault. So that happens very quickly. And then when data goes in, it sends an email out automatically to people saying, hey, new data. So that's really, we'd love to have all of our data processed in that way. But sometimes, you know, we're not quite there. And the backup ways are shown in the middle with that KNIME icon with the user. So that's a user using a manual KNIME workflow to process data and upload it to Vault. So still mostly automated, but it requires a user to start the process and sort of monitor it. And then the third tier is completely manual processing. This is a user does all the steps and then manually uploads it to Vault. And we try to minimize this as much as possible. But there are cases where you might get a PowerPoint presentation that's just unparsable, or there's just data that comes in so infrequently that it's not a high priority to get it in, and it goes through this third sort of route. But really, ideally, and the goal is to push as much of that up to the automated level as possible.